Hey guys, this is Game and Hack, and today we will be making our first project, in which we will be making a couple shapes such as a triangle, a rectangle, and a square using the glide function and the pen down function. So let's first start off by clicking on this little button over here, which is a new project. Okay, and this will load us into our editor. So we're gonna actually rename our project to project 1. Okay, you guys can name it to whatever you guys would like. Now we will go down here. We're gonna go down to when flag clicked, and we'll forever loop. Just for now, this is just setting up the basics. So all this is doing is just when we press the flag like that, it's forever gonna just repeat this. Okay, and we just gotta go down to costumes, delete the costumes because we're gonna be making a very simple little circle which we can make ourselves. We just gotta make a little circle like that. We gotta line it up. There you go. It really doesn't matter about the shape or nor how it looks because we're gonna get rid of it in a couple seconds. But for now, just for this video, I'm just gonna make it look nice like that. And we got to go up to the looks right here, and all we're gonna be doing is adding the hide. All this is gonna do is actually just hide whenever we press the flag. This way it doesn't get in our way later on. Okay, you guys might know we gotta actually add the if function if we want any logic. In our scenario, we do want some logic, so we're gonna add if, and we're gonna go down to sensing, and if we want this button right here. So we're gonna change this to 1, and this way, whenever we press 1, and it's actually true, so if we press down 1, it's just gonna play whatever's in here. But if we don't press 1, nothing's gonna happen. So we're gonna go down, click on add extension, which is at the bottom left. We're gonna add the pen, and we're gonna add erase all up here, and pen up, and finally pen down. So now we could actually start with moving our sprite. So first we wanna go to, where's our go to function? There you go. We need our glide function. And I actually have made a graph, and in this we could see the coordinates of the screen, and we could see here it's negative 100, negative 100, positive 100 by negative 100, over here 100, 100, finally negative 100, 100. And the coordinates I just showed you are those coordinates we're going to be using for the square. So if we go back, we will know that we have to start with negative 100, 100. Okay, so we could change this to negative 100 and negative 100. Oh, not 1,900, just 100. And we will add this over here. Oh, no, sorry. We gotta add this over here. Then we gotta add this down here. This way we start gliding. And we obviously want to go down to negative 100 first before we do anything else. And we just gotta go back to the graph. We gotta go to 100 and then negative 100. Okay, so if we go back, we gotta go to 100, negative 100. If we go back, we're gonna see that we have to go back up to right here. So if we see this 100, 100. We're gonna click on duplicate. We could do this by pressing the right button on whatever block and hitting duplicate. We're gonna change this to 100, 100, so we could just do the minus. Okay, and it's always important to press save now, just that way we don't lose any progress. So if we go back, we're gonna go here. We could see that the next coordinate is negative 100, positive 100, and finally we just gotta go back down to negative 100, negative 100. So let's right click, duplicate again, and we just gotta go to negative 100, positive 100, and there you go. So if you guys don't know what I just did there, all I did was just put the minus 100 to the bottom, just because we already are starting at minus 100 in the beginning. So now when we hit play and we press down the button 1, we could see that a square is being formed. There you go. So let's move on to some more complex shapes, and particularly let's actually make a triangle. So let's change this button to 2, and we're gonna have this at negative 100, negative 100. And if we go back to the graph, we will see that we need to go to negative 100, negative 100, then to positive 100, negative 100, finally back up to 0, positive 100. Okay, let's go back. We could see that we need to go 100 with negative 100, negative 100, which is down over here, and we're gonna take the rest of this out, and we will actually write the rest by ourselves. We're gonna right click, duplicate like that, and we will go to 0 and positive 100, and finally already we just gotta do that and change this to negative 100 and negative 100. So now when we hit play and press down 2, we will see a triangle being formed. So let's say we wanted our triangle to speed up by a little bit. We could just change glide 1 seconds to X. So we could maybe change this to 0.5 if we want it to be fast. Like that, and we're gonna hit save now. I'm gonna press this, and now when we hit 2, we'll see the triangles forming faster. But for now, I think 1 will just be fine for us. So let's change all this back to 1, and there. Let's hit save now again, and let's move on to the rectangle. So let's duplicate this. We're gonna put it under that. We're gonna hit 3. So whenever we hit 3, it's gonna make the rectangle. We're gonna take out these two, and let's go back down to the image. We want our rectangle to form over here. Let's say we want it to form at negative 50 for a y. So that's gonna be somewhere over here, and negative 100. So it's gonna go from here to this spot, up to here, and the left, and then back down. So let's go back to this. Scratch, there you go. Let's type in that, and let's type in 50. Oh, not 150. We just gotta add in 50. There you go. So now we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna bring it back to the left. So if we go here, we're gonna bring it back to the left, which is gonna be negative 150. Negative 150. There you go. And finally, we gotta bring it back down to negative 150, like that. Oh no, sorry, like that. There you go. So this should be making our cute little rectangle. There you go. And finally, the last thing we're gonna be doing today is actually deleting everything. So let's go to controls. Let's take out this. Let's go to sensing. Let's take out this. And finally, we're gonna click on erase all. And let's change this button to 0. So this way, whenever we press 0 on our keyboard, we will erase everything on the canvas. So let's hit play. Let's press 3. Okay, let's let the rectangle finish, and now we're gonna press a 0, and everything is gone. Okay, in summary, guys, we have talked about the pen up, pen down, erase all, the hide function, the forever loop. We've also talked about the if statements and the key down, like such as if key 2 is pressed. And we've also went through the go to and glide and some other things. And that's it for today's video.